Who hasn't done a recap yet?
I can tell you.
I mean, I have it, but I don't take notes, so it's all from memory.
You're crazy. As if you just admitted to not taking notes in a Phil campaign. The fuck? All right, I'll do it.
I haven't done it. Okay.
Oh, if you want to do it, go ahead.
I just don't remember if we cycled through everyone or if we have to go through everyone first before we go.
I don't think so.
Just a gist.
All right, let me pull up my notes then, because I do take notes.
I have a lot of notes. I think I'm averaging like 4 pages of notes per session. If not more. Depends on the session.
Joey gets a pass because he records them all, and that's essentially
that's true.
Taking notes.
Audio notes.
Yeah, but I don't listen to it after.
It's a good thing you keep all those racial slurs in there then.
Anyway, last time we were... Sorry, what did I write? Sorry, I just see notes to myself, and I'm like, oh, I guess I did forget about that. Cool. I don't know why I put my to-do list in my notes. We were still within, well, Natasha, Tasha, whoever's castle wants to name at the time. But we were still trying to finish it up. We gained access to the unicorn horn and a way of undoing the curse. We got a little bit of insight into Nima's backstory by meeting Stoneheart, his sort of like some sort of figure in his character. He cared about him. He apparently leader of this party he was at. Talked a little bit about with one of the servants there to get a little more context. We ran over to the Jabberwock's room, or the like sort of like main ballroom-esque space, to release Tasha. Nima did it with a pretty good stealth roll. Freed her from her curse as she undid the whole time warp these hags had put on, and doomed them to a fate, but that's not our problem anyway. We were rewarded with such a fact with getting access to the shard of the obelisk, as well as informing her of the current situation with Vecna and the curses, and just giving her a bit of heads up on what's about to happen. She thanks us for our work, offers a couple of things. Garret, Vera. I don't remember where Oordem went, but I know Vera and Garret went to the library. They go speak with the librarian and harass him, essentially. Tried and attempted to steal a book, but no, you did get it, right?
He did, yes.
He successfully got the spellbook, yeah.
He successfully stole the spellbook. Nima, at this point, said goodbyes to his old group, officially joined the new group. We teleported back to turn the obelisk shard, and to Mile's surprise, sorry, I'm completely...
You're good.
Hold on one second. Just got a text. I deal with that later. I might have to actually step back for 10 minutes now. Cool. I'll do that after the recap so we can get to the thing. Got back to the palace, met up with I'm blanking on her name.
Illustrial,
who brought back Mordenkainen. We were told in the situation, and the fact that now those two are acting together to try and figure out more about this obelisk and Vecna's grander plan. As a big note, though, we did now inform them that the party was contacted on the way to the Feywild, that Vecna did intercept us and drop a message. Bit of an importance. Or at least I think so. They congratulated us and let us rest for the day. We ended up exploring a bit of the town with the help of our little scrap bucket, the creature. Did some shopping.
Archie is not a scrap bucket.
I will not call him by his name. We got to the inn. Ended up setting up some rooms. There was some interpersonal dialogue to have happened. Vera learned more about. No, we're not getting into it. Learned a little bit more about spell blades. Some little reveals happened about Atlantis' backstory that popped up for a little bit there. Canis had a. I'm really not sure what to say about that.
He had a little
Had
guess.
strange. He had a long guess, and some troublesome motives were revealed that he may not have been so honest about before. And a lust for power that I find quite concerning, but I'm a third party. What can I say? Besides that, there wasn't really much action, I could say. Just some developments in who knows what and where we're going.
I'm ready to swing my sword again. It's been three sessions.
Please, I'm feeling it. Want to hit some? Were there any other details like that were of vital importance?
I'll chime in that the staff that we were given, I had Dem took, and it is a magical staff right now. It's got a couple of good properties.
You were granted a staff by Tasha.
Yeah.
You were granted that. Interesting.
We got a good look at the sigil itself as being this essentially magical version of a sci-fi cylindrical tube city that you'd see in like an Isaac Asimov novel.
No, it's a donut on top of a infinitely tall pizza.
I was
Yes.
thinking of that the main city. I'm just thinking back from Treasure Planet.
Yeah, right.
I just get that kind of energy, just fantastical, mystical, warped space of a mixture of everything, really.
That's a good way to think of it.
Beautiful landscape, a lot of interesting things, but currently I did need some rest.
And I don't know if you added this, but Tasha gave us one future casting of Wish as a group, sometime in the future.
I did not catch that. Thank you. I did not know that. That's interesting. Keep that in mind.
Is that it?
It's probably the biggest thing to happen.
I didn't. How did I miss that?
But
You were probably off talking to your captain.
Yeah. Talking. Start the session. I have to.
Tasha granted you guys one cast of the spell wish.
yes.
Anyone else want to add anything?
I wish for no Vecna.
I don't know what I missed. Just making myself food.
Pretty much got everything
Okay.
that I could tell. We all got a long rest, I believe, and we are now level 6. Yes, level 6.
Correct. I'm just trying to find something real quick here. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Morning comes and you guys gradually begin to wake up. The air is ripe with the smells of fresh breakfast that Ledoux and his men and women have prepared for you. It's a little more quiet. Some of the people are nursing hangovers, and others are just to keep it quiet and typical morning stuff. Reading the local sigil news. Just all kinds of things pertaining to like just the multiverse and things that aren't really like I don't want to say relevant, but just speaks of places you're not too aware of. There's certain sections for each prime material plane.
Says there's something about an Oracle of War in Eberron. What nonsense.
Never heard of it.
Who cares? I don't care what happens to that. We'll never find out.
Sounds dangerous. Oordem will sort of try and partake in different foods, things that seem unfamiliar to Toril, but still edible and enjoyable.
There's all sorts of things, like
Yeah.
odd fruits and vegetables that you've never seen, but either you can correlate to something you've had before, or it's just a new fondness.
7 different varieties of banana.
Same things with meats. You're eating certain meats you didn't even know what it was.
Delectable.
Gotta find what you can here.
Canis's appetite is not as strong here in Sigil, but despite his plate of food, he hasn't eaten much. His already kind of gaunt look, he looks kind of even worse this morning, like he didn't get much sleep. Like his sullen features.
Is it noticeable, or are you just describing that for the players, or do you think the characters would notice that as well?
Probably not.
Okay.
After some time, Archie, the doors that are kind of like Western swing doors. After some time, Archie rolls in. His head smacks the doors open, but he keeps going. And he gets to the bottom of the stairs. He kind of like lifts his arms up and keeps going up the stairs.
Does he know
Then
we're
after
already
some
here?
time- After some time, he just slams into your door, Vera.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I see you brought the cat. Jesus Christ.
How did that get stuck in my wheels?
Oh!
How long has that been there?
Here, let me help you with that.
Since Cat Street. Oh my.
Just go over to the window. You open it up. I returned at your request.
You
Unfortunately.
delivered the. What? Okay, hold on. I've just woken up.
My lady,
Because-
you issued me an order.
Yes, I asked you to deliver a message last night.
And my other lady has prompted a response.
Oh, very good. And?
To not much avail, unfortunately.
Okay.
She seems to infer that she does not know who you are. She remembers you, but not the specifics. That is rather odd, considering your likeness.
Well, that's just more so to do with being part of the spell guard, is all. The colors and whatnot, I mean.
His head kind of cranes to the side.
So she doesn't seem to know much about what it was that I saw.
I explained in detail, and she seems to only understand that what you saw was the Outlands.
The Outlands? Outerlands?
Like, wow.
Oh, lands like a...
Yes, that is where we are. Well, we hover above it.
Oh. That's a bit odd.
He, kind of opens up a projection of this.
Mhm.
It's just... He, like, tilts his head back.
Oh,
And like
okay.
an arcane projection appears above it with a little prestidigitation spell, and you can see that this is the Outlands and where Sigil is. and it kind of matches the description of what was described to you.
Yeah.
And then he closes his mouth and
Well,
my lady seeks that you all come to the abode as soon as you are willing, not as soon as possible, willing. She made sure to emphasize.
all right. Well, I suppose I'll let the others know.
Indeed,
Thank you, Archie.
of course, my lady.
Yeah.
Nope, go ahead.
She was just like, you can do whatever it is you need to do.
Indeed, he just he rolls out. You hear down the stairs, and you guys downstairs just see him zzz, and roll right out of the building.
We need to make him a ramp while we're here.
And just get him some sort of fly spell that's just built in.
Must be a rune for that or something. I'll
somewhere.
turn back to my meal.
I'll come down. Like, I'll follow after Archie. Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
I'm glad you don't have a hard time with stairs.
I have 2 working legs. Why wouldn't I?
Archie just flopped down and
Well,
ran
yes, but
out.
he's a machine, isn't he? A little automaton fellow.
I'm pointing out that's why we have brought it up.
Fair enough.
Did he go to see you?
Yes.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
Something happened whenever we were in the Feywild, or in Prismia anyway, and I just wanted to... I forgot to mention it to Lestriel whenever we were there, so I asked him to relay the message. He did, he came back. And semi-answers were given.
Care to elaborate?
I suppose I don't see any harm. Whenever Archie went through the gate, not the window, that was the cat. Whenever...
Wait. No, that's what I saw fall down there.
Yeah. Whenever Archie went through the gate and I went after him, whenever I picked him up, there was this weird moment where what I saw around me wasn't the garden. It was different somehow, and there were a bunch of little automatons like him running about. But I forgot to mention it to Lady Lestriel, so I just wanted to see what she could make of it, and according to Archie, she thinks that what I saw was the Outlands, which is what's below us. Unsure why. I don't know why I would see that. It was only for a moment. Maybe just a connection between Prismir and Sigil, given Tasha and Lady Lestriel's connection. Maybe? I don't know.
What do you mean below us? Like the Underdark?
No? Whenever Archie showed me this image, it came out, it was weird. It was just like a round surface, like a plate almost. And it was just this vast area. And in the middle of a spire or tower or something is where we are, if I'm to understand correct.
What, you didn't know? That's what Sigil is.
Frankly, I still have no idea what Sigil is. And I'm here.
Good.
But he did say that Lady Lestriel would like for us to return when we are able.
So we're just at her bidding. Is that what it is now?
That's what it's been the whole time, Canis. Haven't you been paying attention?
Oh, I have.
Would you rather we be sent back to Toril? Or perhaps
To Vecna.
to Vecna, or perhaps just not given comfortable lodgings in this foreign city.
I'm just saying we didn't have much say in the matter is all.
What would you rather us do then?
He just goes quiet and he goes, I don't know.
She'll like smile at him, like not like to me, like like she just like smiles at him, like.
Now this sigil. You said it was a ring on top of the spire, and I assume that's what we're in. This inner Taurus.
I
think
is the
so.
term.
I'll take one of my pastries, one of the donuts, and I'll hold it up, and I'll take the entire sausage I have on my plate. In a non-lewd way, I'll put it into the donut and go.
Yes,
Imagine
quite like that.
Imagine the table is outlet, and this pastry here is sigil, and these little sprinkles here. He points to one of the jimmies. See that is us on top of sigil. And all around, and the different tables lead to all different parts of the multiverse. You have the Elysium and other, I forget what other parts there are, but it leads to other parts of the
Where the great melting pot connection of all of them.
That's why outside you see beings of every sort, from every realm, from every plane.
You sure I saw a celestial getting a tattoo with a matching tattoo with a fiend of some sort. Demon, maybe. This is very, very weird.
And they must have had a wild night.
When in sigil, I suppose.
Yeah.
Well, there's an old saying.
Uh-huh.
It says, so welcome to Sigil.
Oh.
And what happens in Sigil stays in Sigil. And be careful what door you enter.
Quite literally, as
Huh.
as Ledoux goes by and is kind of cleaning up these soldiers who left.
Morning.
Molding.
How does the day and night work on the inside of this donut? It got
Sort of
dark
official.
last night, but well, I figured, but
The Lady of Blades. She
she's
set
a
up a cycle.
Talented lady.
Oh, she's more than just a lady.
Yes.
Some are curious if she's actually a god or not. Yeah, you ask me, in charge of this place, it's more than likely. No, she keeps the bills paid and the trouble out.
I mean, I haven't seen anything that looked even shady. Back alleys, whatnot, on the way over here last night.
And you got her to thank for it.
Yeah. Quite a leader.
Less a leader and more a dominating presence.
One and the same.
I wouldn't. Those two shouldn't be mutually exclusive.
They can be. They don't have to.
Without order, we would have chaos.
Well, yeah, with your order, a lot of people end up getting away with very much work.
There's some frightening music happening in the background right now.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there.
Is Garret not at the table? Has he not woken up yet?
I didn't see him.
Perhaps he went to go find some roadkill.
I could.
I'll go see if he's in his room.
I'd faster.
Garret is very much just fucking passed out. He's like, you ever have like one of those sleeps where you just wake up in like a weird fucking position?
You're like on the opposite
You're-
end.
You're on the
Yeah,
opposite
like,
end. Your covers are over. You're sweating. It's just been a weird moment.
his feathers are all ruffled. He has both of his spell books around him. Fucking mouth open. Yeah, that's
Whoa.
Garret right now.
Garret,
Oh, I mean,
you can come with me. It's fine. We can go
yeah.
together.
Both of us are just.
Garret, see if it's unlocked.
Is it?
Yeah, it should be.
No. Door swings open.
Oh, bless him.
It's all tuckered out.
I'll walk over. Put my hand on his shoulder, like the wing shoulder part, I guess. And I'll pluck a feather out.
He fucking jumps and wakes up.
Morning.
What? What?
Good
As he,
morning.
like, rubs his fake eye. Morning.
Did you
everyone
sleep
wake
well?
up already? Oh,
mhm.
I was sleeping well. He like leans up. Everyone get started on the day already.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Give me 1 moment and I'll be down. Wait, what are we even doing today?
Going to see Lustral at some point. Other than that, we have the day, I think.
Alright. As he like kinda gets up and fucking prestidigitations himself.
I tuck his feather into my bag.
Hey, I didn't say you could have that.
Too bad.
It's a bit rude, wouldn't you think?
Divination purposes and all.
Custom item. 1 Garret feather.
He gets himself all situated. Right. Well. Oh, right. Food.
Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I was just doing some. He like holds up the book that he got from previous day. Wizard stuff, you could say.
Up all night reading.
I will.
Oh, yeah,
Have,
you could say that.
I'll have to trust you to that. I'm not the. These jesters.
Did you not sleep well, Nima?
No.
Oh,
I couldn't. This is a lot.
that's fair.
Going.
We did kind of land on you, and then whisk you away to an
Well-
entirely different.
I thought the week was going to end with me going back with my party and us drinking back in some tavern, and now I'm working against a god. So
Surprise.
it's weird, but yeah, still I chose to be here. So this means I get good with this, and I pull out the longsword. I'm really proud. I was practicing all night. Watch this. He does like a little like maneuver where he flings around the back and then like catches it in midair and then brings it down.
Ooh.
I
Except it's not like it's not skin slapping noise. It's more like clunk, clunk, clunk from armor. But
I roll my eyes. Ugh.
oh no, somebody's stealing somebody's buggy.
Oh, stop it.
No, the cat finally landed on something and set up the cart alarm.
Hmm. Well, I'll be downstairs eating.
So you know actually how to use that, or is it just all flourish?
That's a little straight. I like to say I'm fairly good. I just happen to put some art into what I do. You can't, no one's gonna write about you if you look normal.
I suppose that's true. Is that your ambition? You want to be... Sorry, Phil.
No.
You want to be remembered.
There was someone I grew up with. He was the best. And he's taught me most of what I know. And I'm just trying to be like him.
That's a good way to honor somebody's memory.
He saved my life, and that means I give that back. Well, that's about to be tenfold.
So you guys, I'm assuming you go back downstairs then?
Yeah.
Garret, there's a plate of like all sorts of trapped animals that are just sitting on a plate outside on top of a barrel.
It's like I'm some fucking animal that they leave this out there, but okay, this will do. Yeah, Garret like does a double take. He looks around. He just starts gobbling.
Man's got food safety protocols, you know?
Yeah.
Just purify food and drink, and you're fine. Eat whatever.
So just to remind myself, that sword was from Strongheart,
Correct.
and that was his like personal sword.
Correct.
Okay.
Enjoy writing down notes. Sentimental value. Take.
Alright. As you guys finish eating up and chatting, any plans for the day?
I would like to go buy a journal.
Okay. Anyone else want to do anything?
Oordem would probably, like, on one level, he'd go and sort of window shop, just because he doesn't know what he's going to find in this place of just seeing everything. Sees a lot of interesting magic items as he's doing that, but there are a couple magic items that he'd want to actually, possibly purchase. It's price check, if so to speak.
Okay.
So, we'll get to that in a bit.
Garret is gonna go look around. Well, he's probably gonna go with everyone else, but he's gonna be on the lookout for robes.
Robes. What sort of robes are you looking for?
Kasey, you're a little quiet, by the way.
Yes, I know. Thank you.
Okay.
Nothing in particular. He's just looking around to see what he can find, if anything.
Okay.
Canis would see if he can find someone who specializes in silver swords, see if he can upgrade his sword to a +1.
Okay.
So, like, story-wise, I don't want to get a new sword. I'm seeing if I can, like...
No, I get it.
Upgrade it.
Alright. You don't really have too much of a problem with all the random stalls down the streets, Vera. You come across like a taller, turban wearing turtle who kind of he tries to peddle you other things that you clearly don't want, but he definitely has a nice enough journal for you.
I want it to look like my journal that I bought for Vera.
Looks as close as can be.
I'll take a picture of it.
You buy a journal, but then he's trying to like offer you other things for it. Oh, you need inkwell. You need pens. You need.
No, I'm
Are you
fine.
sure? As you're walking away, he's still offering you things. $5.
Paper insurance. Like a wizard.
Because you're
Ooh.
Mhm.
So you're walking down the street, you see all kinds of different things, just different shops, different vendors, really whatever you're looking for, you could eventually find it, or you could ask around and you'll be directed to it, sort of deal. Who's next? So Mark, what were you looking for?
So the first thing I'd like to look for, or at least see how much it would cost, is this is an interesting one. It's from Waterdeep Dragon Heist. Knave's eye patch. I figure he'd be looking around for something to cover up or deal with his eye. K-N-A-V, Knave.
Okay. Come across this place called the Familiar. Inside, it looks much akin to your normal like wizardly shop that you kind of find across most like mediums of fantasy. And there's like vials and books and stray animals that you could definitely tell are people's familiars themselves. Some wands that are like sorted in boxes and such, and a small splattering of books and other like just common wear for some people. But you could definitely tell that there's a counter, and at the counter there's like this shorter hippo looking creature with like a blonde bowl cut.
Hmm.
Hello.
Hello. Pardon me, I'm a bit of a tourist. You wouldn't have had to have anything that would deal with this, and I'll point to my weird or missing eye. I'm not exactly sure what it is right now.
So you're looking for an eye patch?
A nice one, something that maybe...
What happened to you?
Let's just say somebody took it.
Don't look right. Let's see, I'll check what I got. She kind of goes into the back and starts sauntering through. This place is a little small for her, so she sucks her belly and she goes into the back door. Alright, what does this thing do?
So, 3 things. One will give advantage on sight-based perception checks. 2 is related to sunlight sensitivity, which doesn't affect me. But the third one is you're immune to magic that allows other creatures to read your thoughts or determine whether you are lying. And creatures can communicate telepathically with you only if you allow it. So, if that is within your realm of...
The price on something that be?
I would imagine it's in the guide. It is an uncommon item. Or it should be in your guide. I can take a look.
Gotta find it.
Yeah, it's a little... I don't know what it would be categorized under, but I'm going to open up the PDF if I can find it. There it is. No, I don't want to
send me that. I can't find it.
Well, it says here it's rare.
Oh, I'm sorry. That one was rare. Yeah.
It's 2,000 gold pieces according to the PDF.
Well, after some time, the odd-looking lady comes back out, and she's got this little strap of leather draped over her hand, and she comes. I rolled low, so you're lucky. Took some time, but I remembered I had a few things. I wasn't sure if you wanted one of these, and she pulls out a glass eye, or if you were bent on the strap of leather.
Honestly, I think the leather gives a bit of a attitude. Somewhat welcome.
Yeah, of course, you need it. She goes over towards the like a larger book on her the end of her counter, and she starts paging through that. It is rather old, still in good shape. How much are you willing to pay for it?
Well, do I know what it does? Like, I as a player know what it does, but...
It's got some properties. Tell you, it's possible it doesn't have all of them.
Mm-hmm.
It's sunlight
Does,
sensitivity.
Yeah.
It actually adds it.
Could I maybe inspect it first? Try it on, perhaps? I promise I will not run out.
Sure. Is anybody else in this place looking around for anything? Do we have that? Somebody posted it earlier, didn't they?
I'm
Garret
trying to...
Garret may be here because he's looking for first.
Here we are.
Magic
I'm about
items.
to send it to you, Phil.
I think
Yeah, we sent it to you like a long time ago. So
I'm pretty sure I had it in general.
or you bought it too after we mentioned it. Call that. But I just sent it in your normal DMs.
Yeah, I'm gonna bookmark it. There. Okay.
Right
All
now, I
After
discern what you go ahead.
after you try it on a bit, you can tell that some things are a little quieter. That something that dark feeling over your shoulders kind of lightened a little bit.
Yeah. I just kind of like taking it all in, like a voice has been silenced. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. How much?
I asked you first.
I've got. Goes through his coins and just like takes out his pouch and just 100 platinum.
I could part with it for that much. Go ahead and roll a persuasion. Yeah.
Persuasion. Yeah. Some good. 16.
Yeah, she'll give it to you, but she's gonna. It does have a little bit more. Let's say 1,200.
I don't have that much. I can maybe give you another platinum or 10 gold for off that. It's either that or I don't. I just leave.
Don't be so hasty. That'll do.
Too much money, I don't have it. I can't take it.
Hand over the money. Hand over the money.
He'll hastily hand over the 100 and
She go. You're a little short.
100 platinum?
Yeah, well, you said an extra 10. Or an extra one.
Yeah, throw out another 10 gold pieces. Yeah, it was in my gold pouch instead of the platinum pouch.
She weighs it on her scale. The scale tells her how much is there. And that'll do. And it's gonna have 2 properties, just the way I rolled it, and based off of your persuasion.
Okay. Just let me know which 2, and hopefully I did not waste it.
You have the advantage, and luckily the sunlight thing is not the thing. So you have the first and the last one.
Excellent, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I was not ready to bargain with this character, so
I mean, the first one
like
alone,
that.
or the second one, or the third one. The first one or the third one are worth it to me.
yeah.
And you got it for almost half price, so... Alright. Anything
no.
else?
No, I'll wear this home. Thank you.
Alright.
Just kind of like in a bit of a just his own head right now, and just sort of halfway paying attention to what she's saying, and just says, "Thank you." I'll just head on out.
Okay. I don't know that. Alright, anyone else? The robe is sort of the same. Nima, are you looking?
There's nothing I'd really grab or do. I'm pretty set. Honestly, he'd probably be there first. I'm not sure there's anything to do. At least for him.
Okay. You guys come across. You guys keep going for a little bit, and you eventually come across this place called literally the Holy Grail.
Literally the Holy Grail?
Not literally, but it's called the Holy Grail.
Damn.
Inside the window, there's all sorts of just weapons, and there's a large wooden mannequin with some chained armor that looks mithril in make. Some shields are on there with all sorts of different filigrees and different heraldries for all sorts of different houses, and just very fine displays on work, very fine works on display and stuff like that. As you guys go in, it's kind of smoky in there. It's a larger building. Off to the back, there's a large furnace that seems to be fueled by this. It's got coals, but then off to the side, there's this very fat, green, some kind of you're not sure where it's from, but it's got a mix of green and red scales, and it's mostly body and these large legs. Stalks for legs, but every once in a while you'll hear it burp and then breathe fire into this large furnace. There's 3 dwarfs that man the furnace itself, and then in front of that it's a larger counter, but at the top of the counter it's met by this large cage, and at the middle there's only a little spot for you to put your hand through, or it's large enough just to get some items through. The dwarves in the back seem like they pay no one mind as the bell rings when you guys enter, and up in the front there's all sorts of there's some halflings manning the shelves and cleaning things, and they're very diligent, and all of them are wearing this nice tight black overcoats, and they appear to be well made, and they're all wearing aprons and not a lick of dirt on them, oddly.
Me and Addie, Nima.
Garret.
Oh, Garret.
Anybody can go in, but yeah, that's what you guys end up kind of stumbling into for what you're looking for.
We'll go up to the counter to that reptile thing. Go. Do you specialize in Githyanki weaponry?
It just it burps more fire onto this. It doesn't speak.
Are you able to?
The dwarves themselves just keep hammering away, and you kind of have to talk over it.
I said, do you specialize in Githyanki weaponry, especially silvered weaponry?
I think they heard you. Don't worry.
I don't think they did. I'm going to speak louder. One moment. Excuse. I'll repeat it one more time.
You talk louder.
Yeah.
All of a sudden you hear, "Who is it?"
Canis turns down his volume. Yes, I would like to enchant my great sword.
Enchanting? Yes. That is a lowly servant thing for peasants.
But I want it to be more powerful. Can you do it or not?
Yes. It's simple. And as you hear that, you hear in the background like little scuffling feet.
That's what I
I'm
just.
coming. Calm down. Take some time, and the servants themselves who are like kind of manning the front, they kind of step off to the side, and they're just like standing there, almost like at attention. And as the door swings open, there's this you're expecting someone like larger, but as the door swings open, there's like this almost 2.5 foot tall gnome, and they're wearing a very beautiful silk like robe that kind of just like lightly lays over her arms and her shoulders, and she's got very big thick glasses, and her luxurious like silver hair cut at the shoulders looks, and she's rounded. Asking for this, you ugly one.
Ugly one.
She walks over, starts looking at you. You're hideous.
You're breaking up a little bit. I'm not quite sure what you said. But like I go, who are you calling hideous? Do you want my business or not?
See if it bounced about here. Nope. It's literally only one.
It's only when I do the high pitched voices.
You guys hear me? Or...
You're breaking up a little bit.
Any better? Nope.
Keep talking.
It's literally only when I talk. Everything else works fine.
Try disconnecting Kenku to see if that's throwing you off.
I think I did that last time, but
Let's say some stuff.
nope, it just keeps being red.
Should we take 5?
Hang on, let me just restart my computer.
5-minute break, everybody. Smoke if you got them.
I am currently looking to see if there's any spells that I need components for. We can go scroll shopping, possibly.
Yeah, we want to look for any diamonds or gems you may need.
Oh, I don't need diamonds because I'm not a cleric.
Diamonds, please.
Look again. The spell components are now diamonds.
Everything is diamonds. This gnome sounds a little bit like the landlord from Smiling Friends. You want to
My
smoke
was
weed?
Edna mode.
I thought he was describing Sprinkets for a second. Little gnome, big thick glasses, but they said silver hair.
Ah, fuck! I forgot chromatic orb needs a fucking diamond, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
mm-hmm.
Why did I take that spell?
It's a 50 piece diamond and it doesn't consume it. So
Yeah,
it's
you just
50
need it.
gold.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's not
Yeah,
too
it does not consume it. That's the big thing to remember.
Wing.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh my god, my computer's running like shit.
Wait, how big is a monstrosity?
The sizes go
Oh wait,
medium.
Yeah, that's a creature type, not a size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, my fucking I'm stupid.
Yeah, gargantuan is the what I was thinking of.
Gargantuan is as big as a DM needs it to be.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about fucking.
Minimum 4x4.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about like going full like token build and just doing a bunch of like summons and like animate deads and whatnot.
16 stags.
Well, that's what
Behold my
necromancers. That's what necromancers do. They can summon skeletons and stuff.
Yeah, well, I was looking at summon shadow spawn.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a really good summon shadow though. That was a really strong one, especially we can combo with some of its neat features like the stealth abilities. Oh, so nice.
Yeah, so I was looking at that one because like I kind of want lightning bolt, but theoretically, like, do I need it or do I just go for more summons?
Oh, Mark, did you see Furiosa?
I did not.
I think I went to the movies. I just noticed it was out on digital.
That was quick.
Yeah. Apparently, it didn't do great at the box office.
I just need to let things like slow roll. Because that's the thing. You put it out on streaming like in 3 weeks. Well, why would you go to the theater?
Well, sometimes it works because like Disney kind of stopped doing that, so their movies have kind of had a long tail.
Yeah. Welcome back.
All right.
Seems better.
Lift off. Oh, she came out.
Yes.
Yes, you the ugly one.
I turned to Garret. She's talking to you.
No, she's talking.
No, darling, you.
Who are you calling ugly? Is this how you treat all your customers? Are you the manager?
Of course I am. I started the Holy Grail.
Well, do you specialize in Githyanki weaponry or not?
I specialize in all weaponry.
Are you able to carry this? And I pull out my great sword.
She reels her hands back. I do not touch things, darling.
It's like, well, I wish to enchant my weapon. And don't tarnish the silver.
Do not talk to me in such a manner. You come and you just walk in off the streets without an appointment and expect to get things done.
That's exactly what I'm a paying customer, aren't I?
Does he talk to everyone in this manner?
Yes, he does.
What's wrong with the way I talk? Gets things done.
Is that what it does?
Anyway. You're here for an enchanted sword. What about you, darling?
Also, while I'm here, I'm just going to pick up some splint armor and a lance.
I suppose we have those things.
Yes, they're common, I know, but I require them. They're mundane and pedestrian.
Of course. They'll be over there. You.
It's just like a dirty corner to run
Clearing
down.
section.
Yeah.
That's exactly it. She claps for the one of the servants, and they go over. They get these things for you.
2 for 1.
You're paying,
Oh yes.
just like you'll pay for the enchantment.
So I guess I have gold.
Anyway, back to you, Birdman.
I don't need anything in
Hmm.
particular, but I would like to see how much I could get for this. And Garret will take out the goggles of the knight that he got, and we'll place them on the table.
Are you selling something?
That's kind of what I meant by that. Yes.
No. You don't do that here at the Holy Grail.
And
I
what?
have only the finest offers here.
Okay. Like.
For instance, I have the perfect. She kind of walks around you and she's sizing you up. And she holds up her gnomish thumb. Oh, wonderful! I have perfect thing. She walks away and she slams the door. Oh yes, give me the ugly sword can be put on the counter. And then she slams the door again.
Do you think she has any capes?
No cloaks.
She say that she has only the finest, so my assumption would be no.
I swear if I find one scratch on that sword, I am writing quite the complaint.
It already has plenty of scratches on it.
I need new scratches. Every
After some
scratch.
time, she comes back and she kicks the door open again, and she comes out with this like wonderful like lush silken green robe. It just has like lines of gold through it. And try this on, darling. Try it.
That looks way too fancy for.
Just try it. It's perfect for you. It'll match your ugly eye.
All right, Garret will like start taking his robe off right on the spot.
No, the changing room, please.
Uh,
No. We don't have time. Hurry.
Start to put it on.
It's not a perverted thing. She's literally like she does not have time.
All right. How do I look?
As you put this robe on, it's you can definitely tell it's magical just by my rule of like touch. Within it, there's like just these 3 like golden snakes that kind of weave and robe throughout the entirety of it, and it looks exactly how you would want it to look on you. It's like within the snakes itself. It's not just strings of gold. It's got like even down to the scales. The gold itself is it's rather extravagant.
Does it have wing holes?
I'm sure I could accommodate it if you're interested.
That would help with flying.
You guys might have to put your own music on this session. I cannot get Kinku to open.
Okay. Well,
Good.
Before you do anything like that, let's talk price.
Simple price, 350 gold.
Only 350 gold.
Only
That's
350 gold,
Yeah,
and it even has the tag shown that it is made at the Holy Grail.
Okay, well never mind. What all does it do besides make me look like
Royalty?
right?
Well, if you think hard enough, then I'll save it. It'll be a surprise. Go ahead and buy it first.
Well, if you're not gonna tell me what it does, then could you at least lower the price? I'm not too fond of surprises.
Go ahead and roll a persuasion. I'll just post what I'm listening to as I change it.
Persuasion? That'll be a 12.
300. But I'll go no further. Well, with the alterations back up, yeah, 300.
Okay, 300 since you're doing the alterations, and I don't know what the fuck it does.
The alterations takes away a little bit of the fabulousness, but we'll deal. We'll do.
Alright. Garret will start counting the money.
You have acquired a robe of serpents.
Robe of
Ooh.
serpents. That doesn't show up on D&D Beyond.
It probably won't. Here.
Cool.
I post in references.
Is it what I remember? What I think it is?
Next, darling. Anyway, back to your sword.
You still haven't gotten to it. I was here first.
It'll get done, darling. It'll get done. The sword and the splint armor and the lance, right?
Yes.
Yes. Boys, and she claps, and one of the larger dwarves come over. They grab the sword, and they
Careful. It's delicate.
they just walk with it, and then they're dragging it along the ground. And
No, ooh, no.
pay no mind to them. I'll be taking personal care of it. They're just going to rebuff it and all that, and just give it some time, and you come back later, and I'll have it ready for you.
Very well. How much would it be?
It was 3, Kasey.
Nice.
Right. 500 for the sword. And just whatever peasants pay for that armor and that lance.
Yeah, I think it was here. I go, well, that is more than fair. And I will hand over one at a time to annoy her. 500 gold pieces.
Oh, you're not handing it to her, you're handing it to her peasants.
The peasants, yeah.
How much money do you all have?
Do you accept Toral money?
We accept money from everywhere, it's all interchangeable here.
Gold is gold. Right. 500 gold pieces.
So 500 and then adventuring cost of those items. It may be expensive, but it's guaranteed here at the Holy Grail. Right now, return later. Come back this evening, darling. I'll make sure your sword is all ready.
You should put that on a business card. And I will take my leave.
I hate how he does sound like the landlord.
Who?
Drink diet soda and play Burnout for the PS2.
You.
What landlord?
From Smiling Friends.
Oh, I don't know that.
Nima will quickly turn around.
As you guys leave, before you leave, one of these servants comes over and they give you a service ticket. Canis.
1,327.
Yeah, when they give you that service ticket, they're like, she yells out, "Do not lose that ticket! I will not take any more walking strays!"
Well, next time I'll be sure to make a reservation.
That is what the ticket is for, darling. Now, be gone. I'll see you later this evening.
No, I'm not quite sure I like this place.
Oh, it took you long enough.
Where did you all get so much gold?
Well, this one actually wasn't that bad. I was trying to think of...
Garret's robed in luscious jade silk and gold now.
That's a beautiful robe, Garret.
Don't make it weird.
Oh,
it's
it's very...
much nicer than that drabby thing you were wearing before.
Hey,
Wait,
that
it's very
drabby
fancy.
thing from before. It's very comfortable.
Well, I mean, with all due respect, drab does suit you, but this is much nicer.
His eyes like fucking widen as she says that.
It's a compliment, Garret.
That drab suits me.
You just have a very distinct style. That's
Yes, I
all.
know. I'm from a valley.
Well, exactly. You have no need for fancy things, but
Anyway,
Homeless.
homely. Oh,
Homeless is a fashion statement.
yeah.
anyway.
You know, you're working for Lady Lustriel now. It's best you look the part. Not the right colors, but it suits you.
Could be brown or black.
I was thinking more, and she like pulls like motions to herself. Blues, golds.
Well,
that kind.
gold is too fancy. I would at least consider purple would be the
Beige?
fanciest. No.
But-
Well,
That's one step up from brown.
all right, fine.
I imagine we're walking and talking. as
Yeah,
we're-
I'm assuming.
Oh yeah, I do need to find a place to sell these.
Oh, I do need some diamonds as well.
How? May I ask a question?
Mm-hmm.
You may.
Where did the money come from?
Previously?
Never remember.
Yeah, we got it in Neverwinter. A job we were doing before we came here. I realized
That's
you
a-
wouldn't know what that place is.
No, I just was in the Grail and I mentioned the prices, and I was a little appalled that someone would afford that, and then you just looks over again.
Oh, I mean, that is-
the gold.
Pretty expensive, but I suppose it's quality.
I smirk and I go, "What is a little bit out of your price range?"
He pulls out his 10 gold pouch. A little bit. I ask next time any gold comes our way, may I?
Is this
A little
something you
bit.
need, Nima? I'll buy it for you if there's something you need.
Nothing I need. It's just an item I was thinking about and working to save up towards.
How much? What is it?
Well, I was practicing trying to use a longbow before I left, and I was borrowing my compatriots. But now that I'm here and I don't have one, I wanted one of my own, but I didn't want to get a basic one. I wanted to be a little special. And I found this longbow of warning. It's supposed to let me know if someone is trying to ambush me.
How much?
It's an uncommon item. I don't know.
Where did you wait? Where did you find this? Did you just take it?
No, it's right here.
It was
I
just-
saw it in
just-
the
Just lying
Oh, in the
around.
window. Right. Yes.
window shopping.
Yeah.
There was a
Go
nice
check
man
the
giving it
grill.
away for free.
Yes. We can maybe go back in.
Yeah, he said to get to me if as long as I put my name on a little sheet of paper. It seemed very simple enough.
Let's go see in here. I'll open the door again and head back in with Nima in tow.
In the Grail?
Yep.
Oh boy.
Good luck.
It's an uncommon item. We can find it somewhere besides
Oh.
the Grail.
If you'd rather like to look somewhere else, then that's fine.
I just don't like that woman. She's mean.
As I'm standing there in the doorway. Right. Okay.
It's not
easier to
bad.
find.
She's just busy is all.
That's fine.
She's mean.
Let's go somewhere else then.
Just because I don't want to take up too much time. How much is it uncommon item? Specifically, if you want to know, it's a normal longbow. It just gives me, I think, advantage on initiative.
Yeah, you actually don't even have to use it. You just have to have it and be attuned to it.
Yeah, but
it's
I'm
listed
also-
in the. Good.
Or I took.
It's in
proficiency
the area
longbow.
of 400 gold.
Yeah.
Oh,
Half my gold, bro.
you know what? It's fine. We'll pay for it
I-
later.
Honestly, I don't know. I'm pretty sure you could have gave yourself that in character creation at the level that I made you. So
I didn't pick up any magic items.
no, I know, but everybody has at least one, so you can
Mhm.
probably just. We'll say you have enough gold for that, and then just go somewhere to find it.
Now I'm back down
For
to
fairness
10.
sake. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Cool. Fair enough.
Cheaper than you thought.
I wonder if
Cost me
Becca.
metaphorically nothing.
I wonder if back at the palace, if those magic items they lent us before, if we'd be able to just buy them outright from, Lady Illustrated.
Maybe, but it would be nice.
Yeah, it would. Yeah.
Okay.
Well-
so you guys
Mhm.
finish your business, and what were you gonna say, Garret?
Oh, shit. Wait, did you buy the components you needed, Jess?
Not yet.
Okay, there's something
I will follow her
need
to buy.
Hi.
And
So-
going to a store.
How was the gym?
It was good. I got really competitive, and it was hilarious because I kept increasing the weight of a tricep machine,
Mm-hmm.
like even if it was a 10, and he just kept actually doing it, and I was like, he's keeping up. We ended up getting,
Jess,
like,
mute.
160,
Jess, go
and I
on
was just
mute.
like, are you sure you should be doing this?
So you guys are going to look for components.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Components.
You come across a building. It's called the Brilliant Book. You guys go inside. This is like an exclusively component-based place. Strangest oddities from all the way from expensive diamonds to just bat shit.
Hello.
And behind the counter, there's this almost like weirdest way to describe it, like a very old, long-haired, like Leonin, but he looks like he has almost no muscle to him. His hairs are white and stringy, and he moves at almost a snail's pace. Yes, it's good to see you.
Hello. I was wondering if you might be able to help me out with something.
Of course. Are you here for the sale?
Oh, there's a sale going on right now?
Buy one, get one on certain things.
Oh, how peculiar. Because I need something and she also needs something, so...
Of course. What are you looking for?
Well, personally, I need
This place is like one of those places that you walk in that's just like an utter mess.
Mhm.
But somehow the guy seems to know the exact location of everything.
So, I'm looking for a gem that has tears inside of it.
What sort of gem? We got to be a little more elaborate.
I don't think it truly matters as long as it's out of character. It's fucking tears inside a gem worth at least 300 GP.
What
That's
spell?
I'm looking for. Summon Shadow Spawn.
I think I know the spell you're looking for. Come over here. He goes to like a little more like, not sinister looking area, but the darker, more obscure objects that you would find. There's something might do here, and he's like kind of pulling through. He adjusts his glasses that are just barely sitting on his nose. He's like eyeing it from beneath him, like the bifocals. I think this be what you're looking for.
Garret kind of like comes around to look at it.
He holds it between his like dulling claws. Is this it?
Garret kind of like peers inside of it, looking under it and above it. I think that should be the one. Yes.
Alright. We'll sell them to 275.
Oh, fucking deal.
Watch your profanity.
Oh, as right. And Vera,
I just need 1 diamond worth 50 gold.
Oh, my lady, I didn't expect you to be here. He kind of just bows. It's been a long time.
Hey, do you know him?
No? Should I play along?
He puts both hands on his cane. He gives a big, missing tooth grin. What brings you here?
Like I said, just a diamond worth 50 gold.
Oh, that should be no problem. I'll be right back.
Thank you.
Anything for you, my lady. He kind of walks back, and his tail doesn't even wag. It just drags along the ground. He's old and hunched over.
It seems a lot of people
Maybe
know
he's-
you, huh?
I think they're just mistaking me for somebody. Maybe I just have one of those faces, you know?
After some time, comes back. Here's here is your diamond.
Thank you so much.
No, thank you. He puts his hand over yours and pats it. That'll be 40 gold.
Oh, that's very sweet of you. I really don't mind paying the 50.
I insist.
Oh, that's very kind of you. Thank you. Sweet.
Can I be of further assistance?
Could you point me into the direction where I'd be able to peddle off some magic items of my own?
I can break them down for materials if you want to sell them here.
Oh. How? Garret seems kind of intrigued at the thought. Really? Like,
What are you
sort of
trying to sell?
it's these goggles. Wait, so do you do like a disenchanting type of thing, or how does that work?
Well, I break things.
Oh, like literally breaking them.
Of course.
Well,
I see what I can get from them, and I figure it out from there.
and before you do that, what would you be able to get out of these?
What are you handing him?
It's the goggles of the night.
He grabs them from you quick, and he looks through them, and you can tell he's appraising them and what items it's made of. Well, I can get to these focusing lenses out, and they can help me. I would say maybe 150 gold. The rest is more or less for someone else.
Okay. I will keep these. Matter of fact, just shop around, see if someone else can give me a quote that's better.
Of course.
Thank you, though.
Be sure to tell your friends.
Oh, right, will do.
Have a
Thank you again.
splendid, you of course have a splendid day.
You as well.
Oh, what a night.
Hey,
Oh.
as Garrett's walking out the door, he like fucking turns around and walks back in. Right. I'm gonna need before I forget, a little bit of charcoal and incense and stuff for
Of course. Down there, he points a rickety finger towards the common stuff that you can just buy.
yeah.
Normal price.
Cool. Question, by the way. For Find Familiar, do I need to use that anytime?
You will need to use it every time, but I believe if you ritual cast it, you don't expend the materials.
Okay.
I think you do.
I'll take
Maybe,
a look.
yeah, actually, yeah, you do. You just don't spend the spell slot.
And so, since nothing has happened to Glask yet, he's still around, right? So
As
he
long
make
as you
that
didn't
stuff?
dismiss him,
Okay, cool.
you could just say he's in your new robe now, but he's in your robe typically.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure. New to wizarding.
As long as you don't dismiss him, he's present.
All right, cool. Just in case if anything does happen to him. I'll just get components.
Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Where to? Should we finally head to the sanctum?
Everybody got their shopping done.
I think so.
You'll see when Oordem meets back up. He probably took a scenic route because he now has a higher passive perception because of the advantage on perception checks. So he sees a lot more things that he's not really used to just noticing things. So he's sort of just been kind of like looking around while he's wearing this new eye patch. He just kind of like walks up. He's like, "Hey, this city is amazing."
It is, isn't it?
I see colors
It's
I
much
haven't
different.
seen before.
Much different to never.
You see he's wearing his eye patch now. I think you stepped in something earlier.
No?
He's not even paying attention. Like, he quickly looked at that and then was looking to other things.
Okay. So you guys are walking and talking. You eventually come to the sanctum, and outside the sanctum, obviously, 2 spell guard are at the door. They nod to you guys as you go in, and as whoever's at the front goes to open the door itself quickly opens, and as it opens, the standing at the doorway. Hello, everyone. Archie greets you all.
Hello,
Well,
Archie. You are quite as loud as you were yesterday.
I try to keep the same pitch as often as I can.
Try lowering it once in a while.
My lady is expecting you. She'll be down momentarily.
Shall we make ourselves at home?
Actually, she is expecting you upstairs this time.
Oh.
In the lounge.
All right, then. Oordem will just start heading on up.
Everyone else going up?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys go upstairs. You enter the lounge for the first time. As you're going upstairs, you pass a couple rooms. There's about 4 of them. The lounge itself is far more lavish than you guys actually seen, even down here. As you guys step off onto the floor, coming out of the golden tubes, we got Archie who stops and he points off to everything. And as you guys enter here, the roaring fireplace is built into the east and west. There's actually 2 roaring fireplaces are built to the east and the west walls of this lounge. Comfortable couches and chairs are artfully arranged before a grand staircase that leads downward. Obviously, You guys are up here now. After some... She lets you guys in here for a bit, and then after some time, as you guys are chatting, just like mid-conversation. Sorry, I just tease. Mid-conversation is just seated across from a lot of you is just the familiar face of Mordenkainen appears in the chair here. Good day.
Hello, Mordenkainen. How are you today?
I am wonderful.
This Garret sit down like right next to him.
Yeah, he does.
Slightly more controlled than yesterday.
What's that supposed to mean?
Have we all seen Lady Illustrial yet?
No.
I have my own theories, but I'll wait for her. And as he says that, speak of the devil, he stands up and it's very clear he's trying to get away from Garret.
Speak of the devil, it's the devil.
He goes up the stairs to help Lady Illustrial up to the top. She greets all you guys with a smile. I hope you all had a wonderful evening.
It was exquisite, the place that we stayed. Thank you for the hospitality.
Ledoux has been in my service for the past almost 200 years. He knows his way around the taverns and the food. What's the word? The food courts? No. The markets, that's it. I don't really step outside the sanctum much lately. Anyway, and she, Mordenkainen directs her over to the couch and sits her down intentionally between Garret and him. And Garret and Mordenkainen sits. He doesn't sit, but he stands up and like kind of walks behind the couch, and he's just sitting in ponder. We have spoken with Lady Tasha. She is on her way. There are a few theories that I myself, I'm sure, have already elaborated to you on. Mordenkainen, you did mention the staff, did you not? Did he mention it to you guys?
Staff?
I believe so. I want to make sure I'm not just remembering part of the adventure.
That's why I'm trying to see if anybody
Yeah.
else remembers.
Oh,
The rod?
what did you say? The rod of 7 parts?
Indeed, good. Then I did mention it. There's one thing that I would ask of you. I have a few more notes and a few more theories to string together. I have one more person that I need to speak with. He is in Greyhawk, and I'll be returning momentarily. But it seems Lady Illustrial has her own agendas for you all, if you're willing. If you do not mind, I am going to take my leave, but just keep in mind that I will be returning. And he turns to walk towards the fireplace, and as he does that, the fire kind of like consumes him and he disappears.
He's so cool.
He's just a wizard.
Is
He didn't even say
Greyhawk.
anything, he just
Not
walked right
just
in.
a wizard, he's fucking Mordenkainen.
He is a bit
Greyhawk
He is a
another-
bit of a show off. I'm sorry, go ahead, Oordem.
is Greyhawk another plane?
Yes, it is the plane that he originates from, and the bulk of his acquaintances are also from there. Lady Tasha herself is from there.
Sounds like the place to be.
It just is a little more established than Toril. Us lowly Toril people. Right, so I did not gather you all here for, obviously, just the tea, and as she says that, Archie and another smaller, more rusty bot comes in there putting the tea down. You may all help yourself. I guess I'll cut to the chase. I have an acquaintance in Candlekeep. I'm sending you all back to Toril if you're willing. I also want to make it very clear, she leans forward, she starts dressing her tea and getting it ready. None of you have to stay here. If any of you wish to just completely give up on this, you're more than welcome, and this will be your chance. She kind of just looks across everyone.
Canis kind of looks to see what everyone else's reaction to this is.
I assure you, we will figure this out.
We are in very, very deep. What with the missing limbs and eyes. The messages. I'd rather not give up and just wait for whatever happens to happen. I'd like to help it hurry it along to find the solution.
Excellent to hear, Oordem. I appreciate your help. Anyone else object?
No. This thing, if it does threaten everything, that includes my home. And I think it'd be very foolish of me, and would do a dishonor the name I was given. I don't know much. I'm not a caster nor arcanely inclined, but I can fight.
Whether they are aware of you or not, Nima, you are a hero to your people.
Pulls out the hand. I think he's aware.
Canis, kind of looking at the ground, fiddling his fingers together. And after a moment, he just goes, I'm in. Count on me.
Excellent. She cranes her head to the side, looks at the two, Vera and Garret.
Oh, Vera's been nodding emphatically, like,
The whole
yes,
time.
I'm going to help. Like, of course I'm going to help. I'm not going back.
To be fair, more time helping means more time I actually get to see Kanan and learn from him and all that, so I don't mind at all, in fact.
Right. Well, if that's the case, and that's all that we need to get you on board, Garret, then I'll be sure that he returns with whatever information he has promised. Then that said, as I stated, I will be sending you all to Candlekeep. I would go myself, but it's been quite some time, and I don't think that they'll quite appreciate me being there. Just to keep the story short, not too long ago, there was a demon that was feeding on runes to gain some more power. You know, the typical adventurer thing. She doesn't seem too fond of it, but anyway, and she takes a sip of her tea. He was mildly successful, if not for myself and my sister able to stop him by destroying other runes. It was not sanctioned by Candlekeep, but they thanked me nonetheless. I refused to return there, just merely out of respect for the elders there. I don't want to stir up any more trouble. But anyway, my associate there, he's been there for ages, and he appears to have found a book on the obelisks and teleportation magics itself, oddly enough, and quite frankly convenient, but nevertheless it's something I would like you all to go and retrieve for me. I would go myself, but of course, like I said, I don't want to be caught there.
Right.
I will be sending Archie with you. Within him, I installed a key to return you back to the palace when you need. It takes a lot of energy out of the young automaton, but when the time calls for it, you may also communicate with me. But just keep in mind, you won't be able to do it often. If you do get the book, maybe you can communicate with me through him, and we could figure it out from there. No need to go ahead and waste such a precious resource.
Right.
We will use it sparingly per your request.
It will only bring you back to the sanctum. I don't have any kind of magic or authority to take you anywhere in the Outlands and Sigil other than here. It's the only place the Lady of Blades is authorized.
Your hair is more than enough.
I know they're the same person, but it's like the Lady of Blades, just a different name for the Lady of Pain.
That's what I meant.
Okay.
Sorry. I do have tasks for other people. I will be sending along the captain and Honea, but they won't go with you. They'll take off in their own direction. But I will be dropping you lot off in the Court of Air at the Candlekeep.
And this friend of yours, should he be expecting us, or?
I have sent word, but his memories, given how long he's been there, had been kind of shot. You just have to jog his memory a little bit. I believe he's one of the oldest elders there at this point.
All right.
And what is his name?
What is his name?
I'd rather not head down there and find that the person we are trying to jolt the memory of has absolutely no idea who you are.
I am absolutely terrible with names, I'll be honest. It's been so long since I've seen him. Last time I saw him was almost 100 years ago. But I've kept in touch. Just say the Grand Elder, and they'll know who you're talking about.
The Grand Elder.
Of course. It's not outside of her character. She's been kind of ditzy with names and other things.
I am the same way. So
Best call to tell you guys this, and even though it's not relevant to you, she doesn't even know Vera.
And I'm in her spell guard.
Came to her birthday party.
Now, whenever you're ready, this time we're not going to force you to do anything you don't want to do. I will be sending you along to Candlekeep. Just keep in mind, depending on what time it is, we might have to wait till the next day.
Well, what's nothing wrong with spending a night in a library.
Do we have like a clock with like?
Wait,
Oh, sorry.
it's quite the delightful time.
Do we have a clock with like twirl time on it? What time it is?
Yeah, she's got like a wall of certain like hourglasses for each plane. Now, I can also drop you off outside if you wish, but I think it's more direct if we just send you right into the Court of Air.
I think that might be best.
Go ahead.
Being a home of Toral's finest scholars, I don't think it's too out of the ordinary that someone just teleports inside.
Well, and we have a name to, or a title rather, to.
I've also heard that to gain entry to Candlekeep, you need to give them a piece of writing. So if we're put in the court, maybe we'll just get to skip that.
Right, well, that's all I have for you. Tasha is on her way. Mordenkainen will be back soon. And we just need the book. Remember, the book is all we need. We're not there to stir up any trouble or anything like that.
I wouldn't dream of doing anything else. I'm not here to make trouble.
Alright, I will have it arranged. And when you're all ready, you can come and let me know. I'm going to find the captain now. And then I will send him here. He's actually far more capable than I in teleporting back to Toril, but for now we'll have him help you. I think that works best. Yes, so she stands up. Now to find the captain. Oh, just remember to bring Archie. And she grabs the rail and heads downstairs.
Oh, we can't forget Archie.
Where are we going?
Archie, do you know how to read?
Of course. I'm educated in over 300,000 different languages.
Can you read the room?
That's a lot.
Garret will laugh at that one.
I am unfortunately unable to do that.
We are heading to one of the grandest libraries on the Sword Coast in Toril.
It sounds wonderful. I've never set foot outside of the sanctum or Sigil itself.
Well, you just went to,
We did go to Prismia.
yeah.
I don't remember that.
Oh, did your memory
Oh, right.
do the thing?
No, I just was not active. For
Oh, that's right. He was deactivated the whole time.
I mean, once we got to the gate, I guess. You tried to attack Nima here several times before you were deactivated.
I do recall such a thing. Rapscallion.
He doesn't regret it.
We'll call that a practice outing, and this will be your first real one.
Of course. I will stay close to my lady. And he rolls over to Vera.
I suppose I'll. If you happen to deactivate again, don't worry, Archie. I'll throw you in my sack like before.
It sounds wonderful.
Garret, have you ever been to Candlekeep?
No, I can't say I have, actually. Majority of the places I roamed was the valley. I didn't really get to explore much else outside of it. I have heard of things. Heard it's quite the place. Oh,
I can only imagine living in such seclusion and now finding yourself here.
what do you mean by that?
That's literally how I am living.
You stay in one.
He just stares at you.
and all of a sudden, you find yourself in a myriad of other places.
It's wonderful.
It is, isn't it? The world is a beautiful place.
Yesterday I was in a demi-plane of a goddess, and now I am back here. And now I'm going to Toril. Who is your goddess in Toril?
Oordem is biting his tongue.
Is there no Lady of Pain in Toril?
Not so much, no.
Is there no Lady Natasha?
There are rumblings of the various grand wizards and magic users, but there's no let's say, palace that somebody overlooks the entirety of Toril?
Sounds poorly run.
Indeed it is.
A number of gods and goddesses.
I think something's up with Kinkoon. Keep trying to open it and it won't open.
Might be offline or something, like the server
I don't know.
that it runs
Oh, well.
on or something.
I'm just
I'll
gonna
see if
keep
we-
posting the music.
That's fine.
I'll see if I can open mine.
I've been playing
Just
it, so. Is Canis's sword ready? Like will I be able to take it to Candlekeep?
You have to go find out.
Send to Archie.
I was about to say, Archie, can you go see if my sword is ready? I don't want to talk to that woman again.
I am not yours to command.
Look at Vera. There
Oh,
you go.
give me your ticket.
Lady
Canis.
Vera, can you ask Archie to
Give me
take
your
sword?
ticket. I'll go and get it. Jeez.
My lady, please allow me.
Oh no, really?
So I hand Vera the ticket, who hands it to Archie.
I shall return momentarily.
Can he carry that?
Oh, it's fine.
He goes into the tube. You just hear him rolling off.
Okay. That was a really good tube sound, though.
Yeah, I was
That was
convinced.
really good.
A+. Inspiration.
Give yourself inspiration, buddy.
Just so he's not
It takes some time. You guys have however long you need. Honea eventually comes up. She quietly steps in. Hey everyone. She waves.
I wait back.
How was everyone's night at the what's it called? The barrier.
It was nice.
She helps herself to some tea and ooh, it's getting a little cold, but it's just the way I like it. Captain's on his way. Is that only person we're waiting for?
And Archie, I suppose. We have to wait for him to come back.
Oh, he could take forever.
I look at Canis.
Could you
What?
give Archie the bag of holding? Because I just realized this little tiny thing is going to take
He
Canis's
sure is.
great sword and just
Yep.
drag it along the ground.
Yep. He'll be fine.
He's
We're
picking
waiting
up a
on-
great sword.
Somebody didn't want to go get their weapon.
What? I'm settled here. I don't want to go out again.
It's
But
your weapon.
that's what he's for. He's a servant, isn't he?
He's, I guess. Like I said, this is taking some time. Maybe about 30 minutes have passed now.
Mm-hmm.
And downstairs, you can hear some commotion, and you hear the sounds of a loud Archie. I do not understand how this will not fit into the tube.
Canis.
I give a little smirk. He goes, "Oh, it did it? It was hard to carry, was it?"
It's not hard to carry at all. I just can't get it in the tube.
Get up and go get your sword.
Oh, fine. I'll head downstairs.
Swords wrapped in.
Plastic.
It's wrapped in just this like throwaway silk, like a purplish felt material with like a gold
Mhm.
little rope at the top, and as you pull it, the sword looks better than it was before.
Yeah, I
Not
wonder-
even because of the magic, but just it looks more silvery than it's ever been silvered. It all of the rubies and gemstones on it that
Ugh.
are typical.
I'm
have been
annoyed-
buffed out.
I'm annoyed that it looks better.
It seems like she has a better crafting hand than even your finest Gith have.
Oh. I'll never
Oh no,
admit
this
it.
looks so good.
I scuff it up a little bit on purpose. No, I don't. But I do admire it.
Is this to your liking, sir?
Yes, this will do.
It looks marvelous.
It does, doesn't it?
May I keep this silk? He rolls over on the ground.
What use do you have for silk?
It could come in handy.
What do you want with it?
It could come in handy.
Yeah,
Just give him silk.
Oh, yeah, I said yes, yeah, you can.
Okay, he takes it and it kind of just like sucks up into this compartment in his chest. It closes.
Ah,
Right, I will see you upstairs. And he goes into the tube and he comes out. I have acquired the sword, he tells everybody in the room.
You managed to
well,
carry
we're-
it all this way.
Of course.
you hear
Did you try it out on the way back?
you hear the heavy sounds of footsteps going up the long stairway, and finally I go in. Oh, I got the sword.
I have a carrying capacity far beyond that which you would expect.
Oh, two.
Honestly, as do I.
Well, no, I would actually expect that from you being Garret kind of like waves his hands, you know,
I
Large?
yes, Jinx actually.
After about like 2 minutes after Canis is up here, Honea stands up, but she looks at the stairs and holding his helmet and this rather extravagant sword at his waist and the shield on his back, and in his free hand he's holding a staff. The captain comes up.
I stand up.
All right, is everyone ready?
I believe I have my affairs in order. Yes.
All right, we'll be dropping you off at. I was told to drop you off at the Court of Vera.
Yes,
That shall be
please.
sufficient. Yes.
All right. Well, good luck. He gets in close, and Honea walks up. She kind of like puts her hand inside the cusp of his arm, that's like holding the helmet, just to get like contact. And then he puts the staff out for you guys, and he puts it on the ground. I need everyone to focus.
I begin doing so.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
as after some time, there's like a stillness to the air, and the circle begins to form around you guys. And as that happens, this light shoots up, and as it shoots up, you find yourselves easily and quickly transported to what appears to be this large courtyard. And the sky, the smells of the town, the sky, the smells, the air, the oceany breeze, it all smells familiar, and it smells like you guys are home.
Oh,
And as you guys are here, there's just flickers of heat that kind of lick your face as you land in this area. Go ahead and place yourselves.
Oh,
And as that happens, just it almost looks like there's people just running and what, like, not a ton of people, but like the students appear to be like running in what appears to be like a hurry as they kind of like get into these upper buildings here, and they slam the doors shut, and just off in the distance you just hear this immense sound of what appears to only be a dragon, and on the horizon you guys can see the very odd shape and silhouette of one.
Is Candlekeep usually on fire?
This is
I-
fine.
I've never been here. I don't assume so.
It appears to be lining up a strafing run for Candlekeep.
Coming
Coming right your way.
Yeah, I will.
that's not good.
I'll dive out of the way.
I have posted music.
Okay.
I will need, as this thing's turning, Canis, you on a dime can tell this is a red dragon coming your direction.
Mm-hmm.
And it is veered and is now coming your way. Let me open the turn order here. As we are in initiative here. Go ahead and roll.
Oh boy.
Careful what you wish for, guys.
You all wanted combat.
You gave me a dragon? My lucky to you, son of a... I mean, yeah, it's fun. Doesn't bother me.
What the fuck?
What?
You guys only see yourself, or is this
I can't see a dragon token if that's what you mean.
Make
Yeah,
sure-
but I'm saying you only see the party on the
Yeah.
initiative here?
Yeah, we can only see it if it's on the map and not on the GM
on
layer.
the DM layer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I know, I'm
Realized what? Sorry, I
Go with-
realized why I can't add my initiative. I think my token isn't actually assigned to my character sheet.
It's probably got something to do with your name then.
Make sure it
no, I
matches.
think
make sure
my
it matches.
token isn't assigned because I can't open a character sheet on this token.
Uh,
I can click it there, but
fine to you. It's in your journal. Can be edited by you.
right, but the token, not the character sheet itself. The token that is associated with the character sheet.
Correct. What I'm saying is that it's probably because you have Oordem / Fedora Mark, and your character sheet does not have Fedora Mark on it.
No, my actual. No, that's my display name. That's not related.
So what do you need then? Because
If you double click on my token,
yeah,
is it assigned to anything?
where did you see that?
It should be
Controlled by?
yeah, controlled by.
Yeah, it's you.
And is there associated character sheet? Does it say none or does it say Oordem? Or
I don't have a character sheet for it.
that's why I can't add. That's why I was having so much trouble with it. I think.
Just roll
But we can fix
initiative
that
on
later.
D&D
Well,
Beyond.
no. When I click you in the characters here on the right, a character sheet pops up.
Right. That's. I mean, it's not associated to the token, the actual picture that's on the map. I'll talk to you later about this because I've got my initiative in there, and I originally rolled a.
Oh, I didn't drag your
19?
token though. You did.
Right. I drag it from the character sheet. I'll fix it later. I'll work with you later. I don't want to drag things down.
I did the same thing for you as I did for everybody else. That's why I'm confused.
Okay. Well, again, we'll figure it out later.
Who, me?
No, me.
That's what it represents character.
All right. So Vera, as you see this dragon coming,
Mm-hmm.
what do you do?
Is this like an open space?
That is a door that leads out towards away from where you came from.
Okay.
The only open door at the moment is this one.
Which one? Northeast. South,
West.
Okay. Well, if it's barreling right toward us, is this thing coming in like fast and hot?
Yeah.
Which direction is it coming from?
This way.
Okay.
It's definitely gonna be on you in the next turn.
Yeah. Are these 5-foot squares or 10-foot squares?
5 foot.
Okay. I'm going to, for the moment, get out of the way. Get the fuck out of Dodge. I'm just gonna kind of hide. Well, not hide, but I'm just going to dodge out of the way if this thing is coming right towards us. Just kind of up against the wall here. And I will give myself my
There.
What?
Should work now, Mark.
What the fuck is this called? Armor of Agathis?
Agathis, yep.
Agathis, yep. I'm gonna give myself that. So I gain.
Question: are there any dead people in the courtyard, by the way?
No. They've managed to kind of, like I said, they just as you landed here, they ran into these upper and lower areas, and they locked larger doors behind themselves.
But yeah, that's all I'll do for the
Okay.
moment.
Oordem, you're up.
I'm going to rush over to Garret, and then I'm going to twin my normal thing, which is Mage Armor. I'll twin
Yeah.
Mage Armor to cast it on the two of us. Boop.
Much appreciated, Oordem.
Yeah, I would have done that earlier, but library wasn't supposed to be danger. And then I'm going to go ahead and basically scatter as well.
Okay.
Just determining where I want to move. Probably away from some of the other fires, so probably around over here.
Who speaks in Draconic here? Or who knows Draconic here?
Not me.
Not me.
Let me check.
Nah.
I mean, Oh, wait! I know, comprehend languages.
Yeah, but you have to cast it.
It's at will.
Mm.
Do I have... oh yeah, I do have to...
It just
wait,
means
no.
it's a cantrip for you, essentially. It's not passive, it's you can cast it freely.
Yeah.
How far away is it?
It's my home.
We'll say it's about 80 feet.
Damn, it's just out of range for telepath or telepathy.
For telepathy. Canis, what are you doing?
Right after the shock of seeing a red dragon here, I will definitely get out of... It's coming like this.
Yeah.
Okay. I will go next to Vera.
Canis, can you speak it?
I looked. It just says Gith and Common.
Okay.
I don't think I had an option for any other languages.
I'm sure you would have had it though, so just add that when you can.
Okay. So do I understand any language you say?
Mm-hmm.
What do I hear?
Nothing yet. I'm just making sure.
Okay,
You know.
yeah.
So you're hiding there. Anything else?
I'm just ready to throw a javelin if I feel the need to.
Okay. Garret, you're up.
I am going to take cover kind of like under this table. But whenever he does, actually, yeah, whenever he does get in range, which would be 60 feet, Garret would kind of like communicate to him and ask him a question.
He'd probably be.
So I'm guessing that-
literally right about here, if he gets in that area, like around the fountain.
yeah,
All right.
because Garrett's gonna basically ask him, we just got here, what the fuck's going on, why are you attacking?
Okay. Ironically enough, it goes last. So Nima, you're up.
Damn. All right. I'm greedy. I'm greedy. I know that. I have an idea. I'm really gonna run with this, aren't I? Okay. Curious. How tall is that wall?
About. We're gonna say to the top of the roof, about 50 feet high.
2 feet. If I do a corresponding acrobatics check and bonus action step of the wind, could I get to the top of it?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna eat a key point for step of the wind. I'm gonna make an acrobatics check to climb the wall.
Go for it.
24.
It's not enough. No, you're good.
So I will just AC parkour up the wall, and this isn't a sincere thing, but I need you to hear me out. On the pass, could I try and pogo me off the quarterstaff to then land on the dragon?
You can try whatever you want.
Oh.
I am asking that as a sincere question.
No, you could certainly try. Is my motto. I stole it from Matt Mercer, but it works.
Yep.
I would hold a action to basically use a ready action to acrobatics to try and basically I would pseudo grapple it, but basically attach myself to the creature.
Yeah, that's fun.
Sweet. I prep my action up there.
That's an 80-foot fly.
These dragons are fast, I know that. Come on, buddy, get over here.
Just at the last moment, it's this dragon is here, and if it goes and arcs up this way to pass by this way, so technically its move is going to start here. Garret, literally in its first 10 foot, it's gonna be in range. So what do you want to say?
Oh, may I ask the reason why you were attacking this place?
And anything understands you, or
Yes.
okay?
I would. Let me double check, but I am pretty sure. I can also link the thing.
Yeah, telepathy is like inconsistent.
Why you said that?
It's some versions of telepathy, they just understand you. Some
Oh,
some
if it-
No,
yeah,
mind
yeah,
reading,
language.
yeah.
Only
Most
if it
dragons
is
do
like-
understand common.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. As you say that, you hear back in your head, very loud. You almost have to almost like it's like hurting your brain. They're coming. We're here. We must defend. And as that happens, it's gonna fly in, and it looks like it tries to breathe its breath weapon, and as it does, you guys kind of like wind up, but then you just hear, and it doesn't come out, but then it lands right here, and it sets its size on who's closest here. It sets its eyes on Oordem,
Yep.
and in your head you hear "Fiend!" Garret, as it just roars out, and it's going to go after you, Oordem.
Bring it.
15.
Misses.
Yes.
I dodge under the dive under the table there.
As it lashes out to bite you, you hear that. Yeah, you're just like running, like, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. And then as it claws at you, you can tell it like it gets back up on its hind legs and it lets out another like weird cough again, and it slashes at you for 14 missing.
Yep, correct. Still misses.
And it roars out, frustrated, and it finally comes down with that last claw. And it'll hit you for 13.
What is the 2 hit? Because I do have shield.
It was 24.
Yeah, that'll hit. 13. Okie doke.
You're technically not supposed to know. You're supposed to just guess.
Either way, DM's choice for that. So try. True.
So he lashes out with you at claw, and he kind of like tries to like stomp you down, and in your head, Garret, you hear, "You are squirrely." Vera, you're up.
Okay. Jeez. Oh, jeez. Well, he certainly looks like he's attacking Oordem, huh?
Yep.
Alright. I'm going to... Do I want to do that?
Yes.
It's on the ground, so no. I'll kind of just... I'm gonna pull up my sword, and I'm gonna run up. And I'm gonna try and slice his tendon in the back of his leg, I guess. Because I'm behind him, so...
Okay, go ahead.
So... Would I technically be flanking?
Yes, technically.
19? Hit a dragon.
Should
It hits.
hit.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well,
I know. AC guesses off the top
roll
of my
that
head.
damage. That damage. 8. Slashing damage.
Eight slashing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, anything else?
Oh, wait, I have 2 attacks per turn now. Hee hee!
Yeah, I was gonna say, wait.
Yay!
And I'm just gonna try and hit him again. Do a little of that, like, X. You know, except a lot more nicer, because... Spellblade. Or Spellguard, rather. Oh, 10. That's not gonna... I shouldn't think a 10 would hit.
Yeah, it does not hit.
No, okay.
Okay, next up would be Oordem. As he's hit in your head, Garret, you hear, "Oh! They're multiplying!"
Oh, there is 2 of them.
That's exactly it.
Gosh, I am not a close-up attacker person. I'm going to... I'm going to, inspired by meeting Tasha, Oordem decided to look into those kind of her spells that he had heard of that. I'm going to try Tasha's Mind Whip on this dragon.
Go for it.
Whoops, I didn't need to press that, but I need a DC 16 intelligence saving throw.
This gentleman's not too smart, but he rolled an 18.
Okay, so on a failed save, on a successful save, target takes half as much damage and suffers none of the effects. So unfortunately, it takes only 4 psychic damage.
Only 4?
Yep, half of the 8. So I rolled abysmal. I don't think I have a reroll for that.
Okay. Anything else?
Let's yeah, I've got like nothing I can just say at it, so I'm just gonna like grunt at it and just
While it's talking in your head, Garret, it is also speaking out loud, so Canis, you are hearing these things as well.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so you stay where you are, Oordem?
yeah.
Canis, you are up.
I forget, is my little guest, like, telepathically linked with me?
Yes.
I think in my head, I go, Sinrakis, is this one with you?
Let me think what he says. I don't know this fool!
That he's in our way. I will cast Bless on Vera.
Watch your range.
Well, yeah, I'll get in range first. It's 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
30. Yep.
Well, don't forget Nima's 50 feet up in the air right now.
Oh, he is?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
You should be able to get everybody but Nima.
Yeah, I'll go over here then. Yep, I'm gonna cast Bless on 3 of the people I can. Okay, I do it on myself? Yeah.
I think you can. Can't
Yeah.
you?
3 creatures, yeah.
Yep.
Do it on... You know what? I'm gonna cast it at 2nd level so I can get everyone. Okay, so you get Bless, you get a D4 to any rolls.
Anything else?
That is an action. So nope.
Keep in mind, who is blessed is blessed. Everyone but Nima. Garret, you were up.
So I will cast Summon Shadow Spawn, which I don't have a token for right now. And I will summon the Despair variant.
You don't have anything for you, right?
No, not yet.
Let me see here.
Oh, bye, Kasey.
Or do you go offline?
Yeah. His computer might have crashed or something.
Delay his turn.
He's casting something anyway, so.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We'll wait till he gets back. Nima, you are up.
Sorry about that. Okay, I am going to do something crazy. Can I jump from? If I were to go down the wall bit, could I at least get near the dragon?
Mm-hmm.
So I'd like to use that as a movement action to just
Yeah, that's fine.
get a
Just
better
roll
position.
an
on there.
acrobatics for the jump.
Alrighty.
Probably like a plus 17 for it.
25.
Okay.
All right, so I will land, and I'm gonna do 2 strikes with.
Gotcha.
Look back.
We just
hold
we
on.
pushed you back, Casey. It's
Hold
just
on.
we're letting Nima go. You're fine.
Okay, sorry. I think
I-
my keyboard shit itself.
I put your shadow spawn in the thing.
Should
Okay.
I hold my turn? You want me to finish?
No, you're good. Finish.
All right, 2 attacks with silver. These will be 2-handed.
Yep.
So first attack, 18.
That will hit.
I'll just roll the second attack. That's okay. We'll see if it hits too.
Yeah.
I usually just roll both. Hit.
I do the same thing.
All right, so then damage 1, 8.
Okay.
Damage 2, 17. Literally min then max. A 1 and a 10. So 2 slices, and then I'm gonna spend a key point for flurry of blows.
All right.
So that's be 2 more unarmed strikes. First attack, crit. Second attack, 13 misses, right?
Yes.
You have no. You're not blessed. Sorry.
I'm not blessed. I know I'm not.
Right.
So I roll
Wouldn't
crit
help.
damage for my
Yeah.
bludgeoning damage. So 12.
Mm-hmm.
12, and then along with that, as I hit with, like, I sort of come down from the top and sort of like do a bit of a swirl and try to like hit the to swing on the wings and try and like just do visual damage, and then I want to like back kick try and hit the knee out with that elbow, and then I hold my sword in a parry fashion. Since I made an unarmed strike with that attack, I get a +2 bonus to AC.
You're on
Oh,
him
sorry,
though,
next
right?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I think I landed. I could land.
All right. So you jump off and land where you are.
Yeah.
Okay. So Nima jumps and with a flurry of his new sword, he kind of cuts through this thing and lets out some roars. Bro, they're in the air now. The devils are everywhere.
They fly now.
Back to Garrett's turn.
Yeah, so I will summon the Shadow Spawn. It rolled a 26 to hit.
Okay, it'll hit.
Alright, it's 16 damage. Or 16 cold damage.
Your shadow spawn. What does it do, and what does it look like?
I'll probably get back to you on what it looks like, but it is the Despair variant. So, it's gonna reduce the dragon's movement speed by 20.
Okay.
After that, though, I'll figure out how to describe it later.
As you guys see Garret conjure a spell, this like large mass of dark coming from the dragon's shadow begins to just manifest as it swipes into this thing, and the dragon cries out again, "Demons!"
And as he screams that out, Garret would say, "We're not fiends! What are you talking about?"
And he just yells out again, "Run, students!" At which
Wait.
point, Vera, you are up.
Garret kind of like yells, "Wait!" after that.
Actually, I didn't go with him, so I skipped him. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you did.
At which point, he is going to try to take off here, and you can see his chest begin to bellow. And as he takes off, if anyone wants to make an AOO, they can.
Would my token get an AOO?
Whoever is threatening him can.
Would I have heard Garret yell "wait" before he took off, though? Or no?
Yeah, he would have said that at the end of his turn.
Yeah,
Did he yell it in Draconic to the dragon, or wait to like all of us in
He
common?
just- he doesn't have Draconic.
Area.
Yeah, just out loud.
Oh,
she'll
okay.
she'll like go to do it, but then like hear him, and then she'll stop. So I won't take an AOR.
What was the name of the guy we're looking for? The Grand Elder?
That's title.
Title. It's like, did she ever say what species the Elder was?
As you guys are having this conversation, this thing turns and begins to flap in your direction, and the scales on its chest begin to glow. As you can see, it's ready to just unleash its next breath of fire, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you just hear "Grand Elder!" off in the courtyard. And as that happens, this thing chomps its mouth shut, and you guys have to like brace for it as this large plume of just fire kind of comes in your direction, but is split as he chomps his mouth shut. It goes out the sides of his face, and it just begins to like light the ground, almost in like a V around you guys. And as that happens, the dragon floats there for a moment. Give me the new music.
Fuck. I wish I had the action.
Oh.
As that happens, you guys take a look past the Grand Elder in the air. And as you look, you see this. You see this young girl, and the dragon itself kind of turns, and it seems to like shake his head, and he kind of like mans himself for a moment, and he lands, and just kind of like wounded, walks over to this young lady. And she kind of just like grabs his, kind of like the bulk of like his large leg, and she makes sure he's okay. And as that happens, he shifts back. It's far, but you can see. This is what Count Keep looks like.
Yeah.
And as he shifts back, he's an aged, very aged, weathered old kobold.
Oh.
Shit.
And she's on a knee, and she's like kind of taking an eye, and like a worried daughter, like looking him over. I told you not to drink. And she's like yelling at him, scolding him.
Bagley's an alcoholic now?
Oh, he always was.
Last thing I remember was drinking, and now demons are at our door. And he turns to you guys. Oh, they're not demons.
No, we're not demons.
Not demons.
Turns
I
to
mean, to
Oordem.
be
It's like,
fair,
well, maybe that
I
one a
would-
little bit is, but
Someone go.
Go ahead.
oh, I was just saying. I turned to Oordem and I say, well, maybe that one is a little bit demon. I'm not sure.
He's got a point. Yes, but we're not evil demons.
Yo, let it to me. I'm Ishris. The woman stands up. I'm so sorry. He was in a panic before you even arrived. You did just arrive, right?
Yes. Are there still fire everywhere?
There is still fire everywhere.
Oh,
Yeah.
Can I?
Oh,
do something?
don't worry about that. And Magley lifts his hands, and the fires just begin to like very slowly dissipate.
Oh, okay. Yes, we did just arrive. I believe after the attack started. I'm sorry. What is going on here? What just happened?
The Grand Elder is very, very elderly, especially for a kobold.
I-
He's just standing there like with this dumb smile on his face, and he's not even sure if you guys are talking. She's just kind of like talking away from him. Sometimes he thinks he's back to when he was younger.
I
I
mean, he's
honestly, I've been tasked to take care of him, but also he's kind of like adopted me and a couple of my friends, and it's a long story. Who are you? Why are you here?
I
Are you all okay? Is the better question.
Your city's on
Yes.
fire.
No, Magley put the fire out.
We
He'll
did.
take care of that. Yeah. As you guys are talking, the doors are beginning to open, and one of the older wizards is there, like, Grand Elder, how many times? And it's just like behind Magley, just like chopping at her neck, like don't.
don't excite him. He'll start over again.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
You're all okay,
I'm-
right?
Yes, is
Yeah.
he? I'm so sorry.
It happens often, and it's more like a polymorph, so he's perfectly fine.
Okay.
Well, how old is he? He's got to be like 40.
To my count, at least 100.
I didn't know kobolds live that long.
No, it's an anomaly.
Would
Magley turns it. Right, let's go! And he's wandering into the. I guess we're going inside.
Yes, you said that's the Grand Elder.
It is.
We were sent here to find him, actually.
He goes where he wants. We're going in.
All right, let's go. Great. I'm gonna cure wounds myself because I was the only one that got hit.
Ironic.
Yeah.
As you guys enter the chamber, there's just people just scattered, roaming everywhere. Students, teachers, all doing their own thing. It feels to some like you're back in school, and to others like this is what a structured school looks like. And as he walks in, he's some of the younger students are greeting him, and he's saying hi how he can. Hey, like he's just trying to hear him. It's honestly, it's not often we get visitors, and he's Magley shuffles off, and he's like starting to sign some things for people.
I'm still like looking this over, still amazed at 100-year-old kobold, kobold that can write and read and is all of this.
He has his moments. After spending so much magic, he's kind of in a daze. But any other time, he's okay. There's just some triggers.
question.
Yeah, what's up?
You said that he polymorphed himself?
Certain points, wizards and sorcerers can polymorph themselves. Yeah.
Well, right, but I've never heard of a polymorph spell turning someone into a dragon.
It's tough to get a lot out of him, but he says that he's encountered some strange magics in the past. He doesn't talk much about himself.
Interesting.
But it's not outside the realm of possibility I've heard some of the teachers talking about what is it? True polymorph? That's a spell. Turns one person entirely into another.
Very powerful. Hard to cast magic from what I understand.
Right. I'll be right back. I'm gonna make sure the old man gets some orange juice. She kind of walks into a nearby, not a cafeteria, but like a lounge, and she grabs the drink from an older woman who's behind the counter, and it's almost like a routine. Ishtra just thanks her, and she comes back, and in the middle of Bagley signing, I was in the middle of it. And she's like, drink this, come on. And he's like, all right, and he drinks the orange juice, and he kind of like, you can tell he doesn't like it, but he needs it.
He hates the pulp.
And he puts his hands back on his cane, and so we have a visitor. Ishra's like, I think they're a friend of a friend, and Bagley walks forward. It's a pleasure to meet friends of a friend.
Pleasure is all ours. Are you familiar with Lady Illustrial? She's the one who sent us.
Lady Illustrial.
Lady of Pain. She goes by several names.
Oh no.
No, sorry.
No.
But that was wrong.
Lady of Hope, Lady Hope, Shining Lady.
Is that you? And he walks up to Vera. It's so good to see you.
Sorry?
Ishra comes up behind and kind of puts the hand down. I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine.
That's not her. She looks just like my old friend.
I work for her.
The book. You must be here for the book.
Yes,
right.
we are.
He got there eventually, yes.
He just starts to close his eyes, doze off. Ishtra just very slightly nudges him.
We all lean forward.
Devil's back. Are they back?
No.
No.
You took care of them all. Good job.
I'm the last one left. Let's go. And he canes along.
Oh, no.
Patience. Master taught me patience. It's fine.
It gets worse if. So you're all here for Lady Illustrial. I've heard only tales, but the book, we found it maybe 2 months ago, but we've been trying to get in touch with her.
She said she didn't want to start anything. Coming here herself.
She's also in a different dimension. So.
That's the names of the people. For anyone paying attention. What did you say, Canis? Sorry.
Oh, I said she's also in a different dimension, so she's hard to reach.
That would very much explain the trouble. As they're walking, one of the doors off to the side opens up, and a bunch of kids pop their heads out. And above that door, you could just see almost like it's a classroom label, and it just says pigeons. And she closes the door. She's like, "Oh, she like pushes their heads back in. Don't be so nosy. And Magley keeps like scampering. He's like, it's just this way, and it takes forever to get to where you need to go. Not because of him, but because of Candlekeep. So it takes some time. You guys are wandering through. It's not entirely a library, but the building you're headed to is one. If you dream it, it's in there. But yeah. As you guys are wandering, and Magley speaks up. What got your fancy in the teleportation magics?
Well, we were teleported by a shard of an obelisk.
She did mention something.
It's more to it, but that's the teleportation part as far as I can tell.
And the book is important.
We were not told why, but it seemed to be very important.
I remember reading it years ago, but what's inside is lost now. Surely it's going to help you. We'll make sure it helps you.
Appreciate all the help we could get.
Do you remember where it is?
Oddly enough, there's not a single thing that he doesn't know the location of in here. It's kind of taken to just kind of being a custodian of this place. More less cleaning, more just keeping track. It's kind of inherited the title of age alone.
Just outlived everyone. Is that it?
I guess so.
But I recognize PTSD when I see it.
It's often. It happens, but it's not. It comes and goes. But yeah, he's protected this place, and he's clean. He's made sure nothing's been stolen or out of sight. Some things a little less so in recent time, but this woman you're talking to, you can tell she's like really early 20s, and she's done with her schooling, but for some reason she sticks around. We're gonna go deeper into the darker area here, and it's got some of his more personal things, like just from past adventures, and it's a book that he found in some dark place. It's more on the obelisk than anything else.
You know anything else about the obelisks? Is other people researching this? Is it new? Is it common? Anything?
He doesn't.
I don't
really,
expect you would. Go ahead.
He doesn't really let us go to this area. It's more the stuff that he keeps personal for friends. If it was anything, I'm sure it's not something that we should know about. Kind of protecting that knowledge from other people too.
It's important.
After some time, you guys finally get to this darker, poorly lit area of a library. It's far dustier than most that you've been through here so far. And as you guys first enter the chamber, it's kind of akin to like Beast's library for Bell. It just scales high, extremely high, and as you guys are looking up, it's kind of It's kind of mesmerizing for a moment, but then you realize that there's rows and rows of these tall bookshelves. And attached to each of these bookshelves is a very large, sturdy ladder that kind of just goes with the shelves itself. And Magley stands there for a moment. He just looks up and he smiles. This is my collection.
Your collection, all of these.
Indeed.
It's quite wondrous.
Have you read them all?
At one time. At one time.
I'll just take a look on like a shelf nearby and just glance at some of the titles.
A lot of the titles are relative to dragons.
Mm.
That's he just kind of like Ishtar walks up and she's like, "Granddaughter of the book." Oh right, just reminiscing. And he walks and kind of like shuffles off into the bookshelves and kind of fades from view from you guys for a bit. Well, I don't know how far back it is, but whenever he finds it, he'll come.
Don't forget or get lost.
Not here. After about 5 minutes, you guys hear this loud
Rush over and see what's going on.
as you guys kind of Ishtar's first, almost like a when someone hears a loved one hurt and they just immediately run to it. Ishtar books, and as she books to it, you guys get closer and closer to Magley as it gets darker and darker, and then all of a sudden there's this orange hue that kind of like catches your eye, and light starts to be coming from the library where you're not used to it, or where it shouldn't be at all. And as things kind of slow down, you catch up. He's kind of on his, he's like holding himself up, but on his knees on his cane, and just past him is this large, almost like smoldering hole in the books itself. And Magley's just, how did, what, just, this shouldn't be. And that's where we're gonna end for tonight.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
It's the Inside Out.
Hey, you want to get lost in a book?
Take a look.
Magley! Yeah. Oh, it was like, oh, we're at Candlekeep. Oh, Red Dragon. Oh no. Did I attack?
Yeah, I literally what was going on in my head the whole fucking time.
Yeah. So
I didn't know. I was like a red dragon.
Yeah, so for Addie and Joey, Magley the Kobold was my character when I joined the last campaign, which is 100 years prior to this.
He's still alive.
Well, so here's the thing: kobolds do canonically live to be 120 or so, or up to 150 or something. They just die. Yeah, they don't make it past 4 years because they're kobolds. But yeah, in that game, he had a scroll that could turn him into a dragon, and he loved red dragons, and that's where when it turned to that cartoony thing drawing, that was the token I had made for when he was when he used that thing. So yeah.
Did he hang out in Candlekeep a lot?
He was right. That's where he was.
Oh.
He ended his time there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was adopted to Candlekeep and then ended his time there with the
Yeah, he just never left.
He expected to grow old there, but this won't come up. But his exposure to the Mythalar has prolonged his life.
God, it's gonna be a Green Mile thing where it's like the end of it, the character sees the rat and the rat's still alive and is like, if that can make a rat live 50 years, how long am I gonna live?
Just one day, they just made him Grandmaster because everyone else died. Right. Yeah, okay.
You see, I used to go around with reading books and tied an onion to my belt, which was the style at the time.
I just love that it was like all the books that were within like eye shot were books about dragons. And he's just like, yeah, I read all those.
Yeah, there was about a green dragon.
I got some autographed.
That one's from a black dragon. That one's from a dragon turtle. I don't know how that one got in there. Get out of here.
Good shit.
Don't
Yay, Magley!
I love that, Phil. Now you're gonna kill him. It's just how it goes.
I can't wait till I'm a legacy character in the game.
Man. Oh, that was good.
Yep, thanks, Phil.
It was very good.
That's right. I got to see my old character. I spent 1,000 gold and more on eye patch. It's great.
I hope it was worth it.
The fix was like, they need to go to Candlekeep, and I was like, Magley's at Candlekeep, and in my head canon, he is technically still alive.
Yeah. We were joking about that. Not quite joking about it, but like discussing it like when we were like starting out. Being like, technically, if anybody is still alive, Magley is the one that could live past 100.
Potentially the three that would be alive are Magley, Ro, because she's a demigod, and Ibahali, if Protanther willed it.
Yeah.
So
I think that it's very much evident that Magley is alive because of the Mythlard, not because he's a kobold.
Well, no, those are different. Ro and Ibahali would be different circumstances.
He is very much deteriorating.
Oh yeah. In my day, there was this town called Fandelver.
It makes me wonder if he's using
Devil and Demon PTSD.
Is Magley still in contact with Ariel Arthas?
Ooh.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows?
Find out next
Because
time.
Ariel Arthas, his purpose
Who's that, by the
was
way?
to defend the Mythalar, and if Magley is still using it, then
No. It's from contact. Remember, all of you got a surge of power from the Mythalar to even take down a god.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. There's no way mortals take down a god without a little bit of help.
Yeah.